Next up, we have Dave and Ron. So this is going to be our first duet, if you will. There you go.
The tap routine is later. All right, so do we have our title slide in there? If so, let's see, where does it start? Oh, we have no content for this slide. So this space was left unintentionally blank. So we're going to just chill out here. Is everybody having a good time?
Everybody ready to do Disrupt?
You ready, Ron?
Yes, sir. Lack of delivery was the only constant at IT and RMA. Our CIO was only concerned about selling low-cost solutions to agency executives. Fear of failure was the culture. Blinded by his own fear, our CIO didn't see the storm that was coming. That storm landed in his lab in May 2014. A high-profile project required a 100% rebaseline. I had enough. I told my CIO, "You're setting yourself, the agency, and me up to fail. Something had to change." Guess what? I landed on my feet. My CIO saw I was willing to stand up for what I believed in. First, exhaust all your options. Then, take the plunge and hold on. Calculated personal risk leads to unity. I'm Mackenzie, Chief of Strategy and Architecture at the Risk Management Agency of USDA. I'm responsible for influencing the agency's desired state via strategy. I work across the agency with business and IT for positive disruption.
I'm Dave Swersky, Kansas City local and solution architect with SAIC at RMA. I'm a software developer, enterprise architect, and student of DevOps. At RMA, I work at the nexus of developers, project managers, and the business to help keep them aligned.
Dave and I work for an agency that delivers crop insurance through a partnership with 16 private companies. Federal crop insurance covers 80% of farm acreage in the United States. We insure $100 billion in agricultural value annually.
Culture is the hardest thing to change in any organization. It requires patience and leadership at all levels. Culture is grown like a tree, not built like a skyscraper. Culture is driven by change agents. Change agents, CAs, lead by example with peers, managers, and reports to promote a generative culture. CAs are needed at all levels: senior management, supervisors, and doers. Those closest to the work drive change from the roots. Supervisors trust the change coming from the roots and provide cover and guidance. Senior managers trust the change coming from the trunk and provide leadership. If you want to be a CA, have a conversation with your immediate manager. How is the existing cultural climate holding you back? How can you work together to promote cultural change? What are the impediments to that change? Earn the trust of your peers and be transparent about why you think change is beneficial. You don't have to be an out-front CA to support positive change. Give honest, constructive feedback about how changes impact you and your teams. Recognize the efforts of CAs, seek to understand the reasoning behind change, and don't stand in the way of change just to maintain the status quo. Change is tough because it's risky. Even positive changes can be difficult. Cultural change is especially tricky because it is behavioral change, which can be guided but not dictated. CAs must lead by example and take on personal risk to advocate for cultural change even when it's not popular. CAs ride the fine line between disrupting and disturbing. Positive change always disrupts, and that's a good thing. Disturbance can be change for the sake of change or standing in the way of change to maintain the status quo. CAs focus on deliberate changes in pursuit of defined goals. And becoming a CA is okay, got a little out of sync here.
Start with understanding and improving yourself. Have a personal purpose that spans both work and life to achieve balance. Don't try to change others. Seek to understand their styles and adapt. Assume positive intent and seek to understand, not judge. Hire for fit. You can't teach it. Look for those unicorns and purple squirrels. Google it. Let your intentions create your methods, not the other way around. Have passion, but not emotions. And have fear and do it anyway. Demonstrate psychological safety by not punishing those who make mistakes. It will empower a culture of continuous improvement and respect for people. Failure is an opportunity to improve. Lead less out of habit and more out of intent. Just don't keep hitting your head in the same spot.
Becoming a CA is a personal choice and requires a mix of hard and soft skills. Start by assuming positive intent on the part of your colleagues. Everyone wants to do the right thing. Spend time listening and asking questions. This will earn the trust you need to lead change. Don't want to be a CA? No problem. You don't have to stick your neck out to support positive change. There are probably CAs at your company right now trying to make change for the greater good. Find them and help them succeed by sharing your ideas. Let them drive the charge with you as their trusted advisor.
Change agents can lead. Change agents are most powerful in the trunk. They can lead change both above and below, thus creating that generative culture. Without the roots, the trunk will not be able to integrate the branches to create the beautiful foliage. Now it's up to you. Time to disrupt, innovate, and repeat. Want to learn more? Come see Dave and I unveil the full version at All Day DevOps on October 24th. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.